What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Pino. Checking in with y'all from Feasterville, Trevose, PA. I'm out here, man, just delivered to a Lowe's. But while I have a little minute before my next pickup in Allentown, PA, I'm going to speak to you guys in regards to leasing that dart and how that process works. I'm trying to make this a quick video. Okay, I'm trying to get some sleep real fast, man. But, yeah, so, I'm going to go over as much information as I can all at once. So, the leasing aspect at Dart. To start it off, when you speak to your recruiter at orientation and you let them know you want to lease, they get you in contact with Highway Sales. And once you speak to Highway Sales will ask you questions in regards to how much your bills are, car note, rent, stuff of that nature, just to see what truck may be best for you based on your current expenses, because a lease is a whole nother expense. So, and just to see if you should be leasing, period. So it's not a credit check ran by them or anything that I know of. So, but I was just I was honest and upfront about everything, about my rent I have and my car note. So I told them, and I qualified for a 2016-2017 truck, and I ended up getting me a 2016 Cascadia Freightliner. Now, we have Freightliners, we have Kenworth T680s, and we have Volvos. I picked this Freightliner. It just made the most sense. Alright, so the process of me even picking this Freightliner, once you get to orientation, everyone who's leasing, they put your name on a sheet of paper with all the trucks that you qualify for. Now, you pick them trucks based on whatever order they let everyone pick them out. So, when it's your turn, you pick your truck, and hopefully no one has it. So, for me, I seen this 2016 Cascadia Freightliner manual. I was in Ellenwood, Georgia at that terminal. That's where I did all my orientation and stuff because I live out of Atlanta. And I went up to Vandalia, Ohio to get my truck. It had 320,000 miles on it. So I thought that's pretty good. 3-year lease. Yeah, it seemed like a decent bit of time. You don't put any money down with Dart's leases. They say it's not a walk away. If you try to walk away, what happens? I have no idea. But my truck payment is $467 a week, which is very manageable. It's not bad whatsoever. I had brand new tires on here. Everything was fine. I have no complaints. They make sure you inspect it before they give you a list. You write anything that's wrong already, and they'll fix it as soon as you get put in the shop, and they'll get it done. If you feel like something's wrong with the truck, they'll make sure they take care of it for you to make sure it doesn't cost you any money, and you're good in the long run. So overall, yeah, that's just the beginning stages of when you start the lease. Now, once you start the lease, your truck payment is deferred for 2 weeks. At least mine was, so I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. They defer your truck payment for 2 weeks, and after that, your truck payment starts coming out. And from the looks of it, it seems they defer you paying for your insurance like a month, and then that starts coming out. And then you really start seeing what you'll be making. As far as the leasing in and the rates and the freight, is it good, bad? I'd say middle of the pack. I had some good loads and I had some bad loads. It just all depends. But I love the fact that Dart gives us access to work with brokers. You can book Landstar loads here at Dart, and you can do Uber Freight loads. You can do convoy loads. And they have a few other personal brokers you can probably work with that, you just got to find a way to get in contact with, or Dart to get you in contact with, and, you go from there. So, overall, getting the loads and letting everything work out in my favor has been pretty good. I mean, because I book a lot of my own freight. It's amazing that I can actually do that. I mean, I leased with Prime before I came here. A rookie, as a rookie, fresh out of training. And I mean, I don't know if that was the best idea. I learned a lot since then, and looking back on it, I don't know if I should have leased coming right out, because I really didn't understand all the tax breaks and everything that came with that, and really understanding the business. All I cared about was I can go home when I wanted to go home. That's the only reason I leased originally, but now I really have a good understanding. But you know, this lease is way cheaper than what Prime was. So I'm loving that, and I'm loving the ability to book my own freight and go where I want when I want, and let that be, you know. But Dart doesn't have a personal load board of their own for you to pick from. You know, if you want Dart's personal loads, you have to get with your dispatcher, and from there, they'll tell you what they have. You either like it or you don't. You can take the load, and or you can just say no, book something off Uber Freight or anything else. But it also comes down to this. Some areas just popping way more with freight than others, and you just have to learn how to run out here. So I feel like the leasing aspect, it's a learning process for the people who are making 65%. Oh yeah, that's what we get. We get 65%. Now, there's no trailer lease fee when you're booking through these brokers. Nothing of that nature. So you don't have to worry about any trailer lease fees or anything like that. Um, I know there's also mileage contracts. What they pay exactly, I'm not completely sure. I know it starts at $1.08 a mile loaded, and I believe it's 93 cents a mile empty. And you get the fuel surcharge on your loaded miles as well. So you add that fuel surcharge into whatever that $1.08. You add your fuel surcharge into that $1.08, and that's what you'll be making per mile, and you just go from there. Now, Dart has dedicated accounts for you, but on the leasing end, if you want to do a dedicated account, I believe it has to be mileage. They're not letting us do dedicated on the percentage side, so I believe it has to be mileage there. And you know, it's just all about what floats people boats. Um, can you survive a lease out here? Yes, you can, but it's not just gonna be easy. You know, I will say Dart isn't just booming with amazing freight, that with amazing rates that just takes care of you and you don't have to worry about anything. Nah, you have to get out here. You gotta hustle, man. And when you're on a percentage end, you gotta use these brokers sometimes and figure out the areas where freight is good to really make it out here. Honestly, um, it's not for the weak, you know, because you can really not make much if you don't understand what you're doing. You know, sometimes Dart loads don't pay the best, but it depends on the area you're in. You know, we got loads where if you get closer to Missouri and Illinois and Indiana, you get way better rates than what you get in stuff like, let me see, Georgia. I done got a pretty few okay ones, but some bad ones. I done got a mix. North Carolina like a mix. South Carolina is a mix. You know, of course the Northeast be trash, but that's period. Um, and we don't go past, if I'm not mistaken, the interstate is I-35. So you know you got Texas, above Texas you got Oklahoma, and everything west of that we do not go to. Now you can book it on a broker app if you want, and you can go wherever you want. But just know, Dart may not be able to get you back. You have to find a way back through the brokers and work something out for yourself. So that's how that would work. But the lease overall, it's not bad. It is what you make it out here. It's not something that's just so amazing that everyone will succeed with it no matter what. Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even lie to anyone. Two people I know that I came in with, they already quit. They're releasing. One was they both started percent. One switched over to mileage. It got worse. You know, and that was what it was for him. I do know on the mileage end, they send you 3 loads and you just pick which one works for you. on a percent, and you don't get that because you got the low boards. Or at least if we get that, I haven't got it yet. So hopefully it comes one of these days. But yeah, so overall, that's really about all I gotta say about the leasing end with Dart. I believe I covered everything. If there's anything I didn't cover, just leave me a comment down below. I'll respond as soon as I get a chance to respond to it. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna be pumping out good Dart content. If you're interested in this company, want to be a part of this company, or anything, man, you can just easily send me a comment. Eventually, if you really are curious, we can exchange numbers. I'll give you my email, and we can speak in more details about is this the best opportunity or the right opportunity for you. Because I understand everyone has their own circumstance and situation, and what I'm okay with, the next person may not be okay with. You know, Everyone has expectations on what they want to make if you're going to be OTR per se. So, and I get that. I get that. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. Everyone be blessed. Enjoy your day. Thanks for checking in with your boy Pino. I'm out. This